What do you say? This is going, by the way, this is going to be a throwback because this has been open for a long time. This is from Spawn Reborn Series 3, the Redeemer 2. This is done in black. I know this was released again later. Maybe Series 25 or 20. I am not sure. Don't shoot me on that. But it was done in blue, where this is a darker color here. It was done in blue. And the wings were all mostly white, I think highlighted in blue. I don't own that one. I own this one. A couple things about this. This is by no means an action figure. It is a statue. I mean, there's a couple things that move on here, but it's really for nothing. You know, I don't get it. So, you know, if you don't got him just right, he's going to fall over. So, basically, you have to align the white on the thigh and the lower leg here, and then it's like a perfect balance, so he will stand very nice. He's a very heavy figure, and to enjoy this figure you kind of want to display him above your seating area or your visual area so you can actually look up at him. Otherwise, as you can see, looking down, you don't get to fully appreciate this figure. And what I mean by appreciate this figure is the sculpt and the detail that McFarlane Toys has put in to these wings alone. Everything on this figure is exquisite. From the detail all the way down to the boots. Let's see if we can get a close-up on that. And the multiple metallics. You have your bronze gold and your silver. Let's see if I can still pop these off. Yeah, these will come off so we can really get a good look at him and the wings separately. Let's see if we can read what's in there. There we are. Give you an idea. I think you can read that. 2005. Let's go through his paint. That is pretty amazing. Look at that. I just love displaying these McFarlane figures. Now, I will say, back in the mid to late 90s, I like the way they look compared to other toy lines. But man, this statuesque type figure didn't do anything for me back then. But now, I find myself just finding a nice place to display them and leaving them. So, these are really gorgeous. And you have no movement in the head whatsoever. But what I mean by that is, if you move it like so, it looks goofy. You almost have to follow that arm straight out like that. No movement in the arm. Look at the detail in the breastplates. Let's see if we can really get a close up with that. There we are. This little touch of red there to offset the colors and the darkness. Now the body is not black. From a distance it looks black, but it's actually a dark brown. And you have some cuts in the bicep here, but again, that goes back to the same thing as the leg, lining up the white so it looks natural. And if you start moving this around, it's gonna look goofy on you. You can get a little, if you just want to twist that hand a little, you know, that makes a big difference. Let's just twist this a little. Really change the dynamic of the figure, just in little increments. That theory actually comes from stop motion. Just a little at a time, and you can actually achieve what you're looking for. Just a little like that changes the entire angle of the sword without making it look goofy. I think the people over at McFarlane understand this. Let me see if I can back this off a little bit. So just a little on the arm changes, doesn't look goofy up here, but it changes the entire angle of the sword. Just like that. It's really cool. Now this is a complete rigid straight leg. This one's not doing anything. The only movement you get is here in the thigh. And you got, again, small movements. You can change the way things are working, but not too much. See, now you got him coming back like he's really going to swipe, or you got him coming forward like he's already done the damage. Changing the arm, change the blade. It's really cool. Let's take a look at these wings. These wings are just amazing. So they're softer rubber towards the tip. The entire wing is made of the same material. It's just layered on top of one another. As you can see, they dry brushed the inside towards where they'd be shadowed. They wanted to actually make sure that their work was going to be shown even if the wings are attached. So there was no need to come down here and dry brush or here, because those are really exposed. So yeah, just getting it up to where the back is going to be shadowing it. They wanted to catch that highlight. And it's a very dark figure, so a little lightness was a very nice idea. Very, very supple wings. Very cool. I know people have done reviews on this before, but I want to do my own review and really get close up of this figure and its wings to really let us appreciate the work that has been done on this fig. Or shall I say, statue. Alright. Oh great, now it wants to give me resistance. Going back on here. Alright, or not. I think it's going to give me a problem again. Let's figure out what's going on here. I think that'll do it. Let's see. Or do I? Alright. Really cool. So let me lower the camera. I'll try to keep it as steady as I can. This is an imposing figure. And we'll break out a tape measure and get a wingspan. Here to there. Yeah, 12 inches wingtip to wingtip. Not so tall. 7.5 inches to the very height of the wing. But yeah, nonetheless, a really, really nice figure. See how dark it is in there? So you can understand why they wanted to put a little white dry brushing. Very nice. Yeah, it sits proudly with all my other McFarlane statues, we'll call them. But very cool. Get him mounted back up. Yeah, so that's been my look at the Series 3 Spawn Reborn Redeemer 2, done in black. Not the typical blue that you usually see from Series 20 or 25, but don't shoot me on that. Yeah, so holla 'em about.